Hi everybody, you're watching White Mountains TV. I'm Chris Prue in the North Conway studio, joined by Kendra Veno of Venos Specialty Foods and Meats in North Conway. Kendra, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
And we're about to make everybody's Thanksgiving a little bit better and a little bit easier thanks to Kendra and her staff over at Venos. First, Kendra, for someone who isn't familiar with Venos, how do you describe this business?
We are a specialty food store. We source items that are local or meet the criteria of no hormones, no antibiotics, free to roam, and we put it in a really easy, simple package for you. You can come in, you can purchase whatever you need, 1 chicken breast, 3 slices of bacon, or just 1 steak, a chicken pot pie, a mac and cheese, or a potato salad. We make it all here, all the way down to our mayonnaise. So there's a labor of love that's involved in our work, and we love sharing it with people and are fortunate to also be able to include about 37 other local businesses within what we do. So we have lots of little gifts and ideas that go beyond, all food related, but go beyond just what we make here, because we feel like if we can't do it well, we'll find someone in the valley that can, and we're gonna make sure we have it here for you.
All right, and I've had many of those things that you've mentioned, everything from the bacon to the steaks to the chicken. You make it so easy. You walk in. I think shopping is part of the fun part, looking at your display case and all the different marinated foods that you could just throw on the grill, and it makes treating your family and also sometimes entertaining delicious and very easy. Now, we all know Thanksgiving is going to be a little bit different this year because of the pandemic going on, and the advice is for getting together in much smaller groups to avoid spread of COVID-19. But there are still ways to get together with your immediate family and just enjoy this holiday. So we're going to take you step by step from appetizers through dessert on how to do that best this Thanksgiving with Kendra. So Kendra, let's start off with appetizers. What is your suggestion for getting everybody in the right Thanksgiving mood?
We have lots of options. Everybody's different, and that's what kind of makes our store fun, is we can custom things to you. So if you like a charcuterie board, come in, pick out the cheeses you like, pick out the stuff you like, we'll make it for you. You need something really quick, spinach artichoke dip and non-dippers, it's a grab and go. I always tell people, put it in your own container when you get home and bake it off, make them think you made it. That's fine. The thing about Thanksgiving for me is it is about being around the table, and that's we do at our store. We make food to bring people around the table. So anything in our store, an appetizer, you can turn it. It's just crazy what you can find in our store and turn it into an appetizer, or, small little bites. And that's why my team is here. Come in, tell us what you're looking for, and we're going to help you find it.
Yeah, if you're like me now, I'm probably going to be having Thanksgiving dinner with my parents, and I'm not going to feel like really spending a lot of effort to make something. But this is so much better than just going to the grocery store and grabbing something, because it's just the quality is so much higher, and the presentation is going to be better. So charcuterie board, I'm putting it down, bringing that to my parents. That's going to be my way to get Thanksgiving started off on the right foot. Let's move on to the main course, the entrees for Thanksgiving. What are you guys offering over at Venos?
We have some of the traditional sides. The unique thing about our recipes is they're my family recipes. They're chefs that I've worked for. They're friends of mine that had these great recipes when I went to their Thanksgiving, and I couldn't get enough. So, to me, they're very personal, and we want to share them with people. Thanksgiving is very stressful if you're not comfortable cooking. And now that we're doing it in a smaller capacity, I think it's even easier to tackle the idea of making a huge Thanksgiving meal. We have honey balsamic Brussels sprouts that are delicious, or stuffing. We do 2 different kinds. We do our cornbread with sausage that we make in-house, and then also our traditional, which is my mom's recipe. We have our butternut squash. It's in maple, and that's local maple syrup, and the honey is local honey as well. So there's a variety of items that we have. We have these awesome pancetta and fig green beans that people love so much that we actually make them year-round now, but they are part of our Thanksgiving menu. Plus our pies. We do make some pies in-house, and I'm very fortunate to be involved with Riverstones and some other great bakeries. So I'm already skipping to dessert because that's where I can start. But if you need something, and the other cool part is we have a lot of gluten-free options, which people aren't really aware is something we do. And we know that when you have people over, there are a lot of people you're trying to fill, their plate and make sure they're having a great experience. So we can help fill the voids for you, and we can also help just do the whole meal and make it really simple.
Oh, that's fantastic. Do you have, I know I've been there before when you've made your homemade chicken pot pies and things like that. Do you have things like that available this Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah, we always have our Gourmet-to-go items. They're easy grab and go. I tell people, put them in your freezer for the days that you just can't, but you want to eat. Chicken pot pies, macaroni and cheese, shepherd's pie, cottage pie, stuffed shells, meat lasagna, vegetable lasagna, all made in-house, all done, all the way down to the marinara sauces. We love what we do here, so you can come in and really get a grasp for what it is. It's all labeled, so you know every ingredient that's in there. And it is nice, to have a little easy meal. I mean, we have a chicken curry, again, my mom's recipe. I grew up on it. I love it. And that's something that maybe you don't want to try making at home, but you want to eat. And it is harder to go out now and enjoy a meal. And I get that, everybody wants to be a part of a great meal. And we're trying to find a way to help you do that at home.
Oh, that's fantastic. Venos is coming in so handy this Thanksgiving. And then let's touch again on the desserts. You've already mentioned some of the things you guys have, pies and all sorts of goodies for after the big meal.
Yeah, definitely a big part is the end of your meal, which is dessert. We make a chocolate bourbon pecan pie that is just a recipe that we've had and I love and has done well for us. And we do a traditional pumpkin pie and an apple pie. In these different environments, we're trying to do simple really well. And if I can't do it really well, I call Riverstones and we have all of their desserts available. They do an amazing job. They do all our desserts here in the store. So we always have their stuff available and we're so glad they're open again and partnering with them. And, those kinds of connections really help us for sure be the best version of our store.
All right. Did you say chocolate bourbon pie or?
Chocolate bourbon pecan, yes.
Pecan. Oh, man, I'm making my shopping list right now as we're doing this interview. I've got the charcuterie board, the chocolate bourbon pecan pie. That's on my list. And we need, of course, something to wash this down. You guys, I know, carry an assortment of local brews and wines and things of that nature as well.
Yeah, very proudly. We have White Mountain Winery, which we love. They're fantastic. We deal with, the local distributors that have like Moat and Tuckerman's, and we use those in our cooking. We also, new to us, is kind of bringing in like meads. We have some meads available from Tamworth this year, which we're excited about sharing, that have a good mix and feel. And we're kind of open to anything. So if people come in and say, hey, I'm looking for this, I try to find it local first. And if not, then I try to find the best possible quality.
All right. So if you want a real delicious White Mountain Thanksgiving in the comfort of your own home, but prepared by somebody else and in the safety of your own home, definitely Venos is the place to go in North Conway. I've made my list. I hope you have your list now too. What are your hours leading up to Thanksgiving? Do people have to put any orders in advance for certain items? Give us some tips.
We definitely appreciate the pre-orders because we make everything in-house and it's fresh. We want to make sure you're getting the freshest possible product. So we don't start production until just days before Thanksgiving. We have fresh turkeys that are coming from Vermont, all natural, no hormones. We'll brine them for you if you want. I do need lead time on that. So the sooner, you get those turkey orders into us. I think our cutoff this year is the 20th. And that gives me enough time to get those birds in and get them ready. And then we'll have items just available in the store. You can just come in and grab. We're going to make some pre-made cheese plates and stuff so that if you're not a planner and you're just all of a sudden going to someone's house and you need to bring something, you can still come in and see us. But the best thing to do is to go, please call us at 603-662-0615. And anyone on my team will be happy to help you. You can go on our website. That's Venos, NH, VENOSNH, at .com, sorry. And that has our Thanksgiving menu. Plus I put a whirlwind of tips on there. So if you're making this meal, step by step, how to do it, how to make sure it all comes out at the same time and just have that impressive experience and build some, Thanksgiving Day confidence.
Well, I've had so many of your items over at Venos, and I am looking forward to Thanksgiving even more now. I'm glad we had this talk. Everything from turkeys to different vegetarian entrees, gluten-free entrees, desserts, beverages, you name it. Your White Mountain Thanksgiving starts at Venos. Kendra, anything we missed?
No, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody in the Valley. We feel so fortunate to be here and have a business here, and we really felt the love, and I'm just so glad to be able to continue to do this.
Well, we're thankful for you too. Not only are you a local business, but you help expose everybody to other local businesses. It really comes through as the food community we have here in the Mount Washington Valley. So it takes a village, as they say, and Venos is a big part of that.
Thank you.
All right, Kendra Veno from Veno Specialty Foods and Meats, North Conway. What's the phone number they can reach you at, Kendra?
603-662-0615.
And one more time, the URL is?
Venos, VENOSNH.com.
And located in North Conway. How do you describe where you're located?
People still sometimes call us the old KFC.
Yep.
We have a drive-through, so if you don't want to come in the store, we have a drive-through window.
All right, get your orders in and stop by Venos. Thanks for watching. You are watching White Mountains TV.